What's up, everybody? Iron Patriot reporting for duty. That's right, people. We got a crazy video, but more importantly, we got a lot of unanswered questions. So apparently, the space flight did happen, and it was a success. That's good, right? It's good, but it's all too good. Did it really happen? We have a lot of questions. But before we get into today's maybe not so right stuff video, make sure if you haven't hit that subscribe button. Oh man, that's what happens when you don't do videos for a while. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't miss any more videos. All right, people, let's be detectives here, shall we? Is it to be or not to be? So here we go. Here is the space capsule in the middle of the fucking desert, in the middle of nowhere. Why? Did they land on Mars? Ooh. No, we call them the lunar landing a fake, which there was some questionable things at best, but man did land on the moon. But did these 6 space bitches actually go into space? I'm not so sure. Let's check it out. I don't think anybody's being fooled. But yeah, they got the door right there. And the rails, I guess, so they don't fall on the moon.
What's gonna come out of her mouth?
Oh, the door just opened from the inside. Is that supposed to happen? We're gonna find out. I've seen lots of space capsules. I had models of space capsules, and never one of them had the door open from the inside. They all open from the outside. Something to do with the air pressure on the inside to keep to keep the air inside the ship. But yeah.
And is that
they immediately close it.
Capsule kind of hard to see.
What's gonna come out of her mouth, but really her.
I'll tell you what's gonna come out of her mouth. Bullshit. But yeah, let this guy explain. Here we go.
So when the door opened from the capsule, a lady that was standing by Jeff Bezos ran over to the door and said something, probably like, "Don't do that. You can't do that. It's showing. Don't open it. Don't open it." But it was already too late, y'all. It was on live feed. But you know, they still had to try to play it off somehow. So the people from the live crew that was talking was like, Jeff Bezos is about to open the door from the outside. He about to open the hatch. And then Jeff Bezos went over there with some little key or whatever. And then he act like he was opening the door when we all just seen that the door opened from the inside.
It's supposed to be a door. It's supposed to be a hatch. This door opens up like a door of your house. This is supposed to be a space capsule, not a space apartment. I don't get it, man.
That's not supposed to happen. You cannot open that capsule from the inside. It's pressure.
Did you hear that? Not supposed to open it from the inside. We're going to learn why very shortly here.
It's closed from the outside and locked and sealed. So how did they open it? Somebody on that jump opened it. So you mean to tell me they got blasted up in space? They did their little space shit. Then they came back down, falling probably like 700 miles.
I find it kind of weird that we have no video coverage of this historic event. I mean, where's the video? You're sending 6 bitches into space and it's got no video, no liftoff, no splashdown or crash down. What do we call it? Has there been a landing in the middle of the desert? It's always been the ocean or something. I mean, I saw the right stuff, man. I know. But yeah. Okay, well, maybe Katy Perry's going to tell us what really happened.
I hope they can see the unity
right.
That we modeled and replicate that and understand that we weren't just taking up space, we were making space for the... You
were making space? Oh. Oh, okay. I thought you were going to admit that this whole thing was staged.
Future. And
People, keep in mind, this bitch suffered a blackout when she had Pfizer eye on in the middle of the stage, and we're all like, oh, the vaccines, huh? No, it wasn't the vaccines. You fucking anti-vaxxers. But it was the vaccines. Katy Perry took the vaccine. She pushed for vaccines, and she got caught. Her eye got caught in the vaccine realm. Okay. So here we go. Okay, maybe this video might shed some light, huh?
Good evening, everyone. Just wanted to do a really quick video on this staged Katy Perry to space hoax.
I got, okay, this thing came to Earth, right? Where's the parachute? Where's the parachute? What, did he just fall straight down? Like 1,000 miles? Straight down onto the desert floor? This thing would have blown apart. You'd have 6 dead bitches in the middle of the desert. But this apartment, or totally not a tent. Cause, oh yeah, there's the space capsule. There, we got the close-up. Isn't it amazing that it's off of Amazon? You can't make this shit up. We could just put Blue Origin right there, huh? Maybe a fake window. Put some seats in there so these bitches can sit. We don't have anything inside the capsule. No images. No video of the landing whatsoever. Nothing. Nada. Zilch. Okay, I think. Okay, so this. Oh. So this thing here, this whitehead. This could be a lot more jokes. Don't worry. This totally not dome tent here off of Amazon. This was actually built maybe of plastic. I was just joking about the carbon fiber thing and the plastic thing. But yeah, they didn't cover it. Weren't they making history? This historic document here of sending 6 women into space. No, this just happens. And they don't record it. They don't talk about it. Nothing on the news. Know that none of them talking in space. Nothing. We got this. Oh yeah, there's a splashdown. Look at this. They're always landing in the ocean. They give this heavy capsule that, you know, to open it would have like explosive bolts. At least I know they did that shit early in the days. But no capsule I've ever seen had a door that basically needed a key to unlock. Like you're opening your house, the door to your house, which could open in or open out. Like I don't get it. They're not doors, they're hatches, but they're doors on the Bezos capsule. I mean, look, where are those chutes? Where are those big ball things right there? Where are the chutes? Where are the parachutes? Where are the images? You type in space capsule. Find the one that they were in. Find the one that has the parachutes. Please. Send them this way. Look at this. Look, the hatch is out. The hatch is out. The astronauts coming out. Where's the bitches' spacesuits? Why don't they look like this? Look, this is what, John Glenn? He did an orbit around the Earth. Around the Earth. Look at that big heavy ass spacesuit and the helmet. None of these chicks had helmets. They were all floating around with their fucking makeup and their Revlon kits. Or were they floating? I don't know. I don't know. Were they hanging off a string or yarn? I don't know. But yeah, here we go. Let me put on me glasses here. It says, question about capsule hatch. Nearly all modern airliners, okay, when they are in flight, there is a pressure differential between inside and outside the cabin. cabin pressure from the inside holds the door closed. Don't you think that Bezos maybe should have done a little research? Nah, these people are stupid. They'll fall for it. You couldn't open the inside and outside of a cabin. Cabin pressure from the inside holds the door closed. There are reasons to open an escape pod door from the inside. The conditions on the inside become more dangerous to the occupants than the outside, like fire. Oh. Woo! Let's check. Oh, here we got a close-up. Look at that door. It's like a regular door. They couldn't even make it a hatch. Try to at least make it a little believable and not look like they're fucking camping in an outside tent. This whole thing is busted. Now, when you question it, they're going to come out and be like, oh, everybody's a racist against black people because we were slaves. You want us in the fields picking cotton? No, I want you to actually go to space and make it look fucking believable. That's what we want. That's what you tried to sell us. And we ain't buying it. Star Wars seemed more real than this shit. Close Encounters felt more real than this shit. But they took no videos whatsoever. But, yeah. Time for a little bit of humor now. We got some lefties. We're going to have to school. Here we go. Here's a lefty trying to find racism in a taco. Here we go.
Don't you see how this could be offensive to a real, authentic Mexican?
Hey, can I just say that I'm Mexican and this doesn't bother me at all? Because these tacos are great.
Okay, sir, I appreciate your feelings on the matter, but I don't need you to be a mouthpiece for an entire cuisine, okay? As long as a white man's doing the cooking, I won't be eating here.
Oh, I'm not the cook. Guillermo's the cook.
Guillermo? Okay, wow. Guillermo, let me guess. You've got some poor Mexican dude back there slaving away for $5 an hour so that you can call
For the record, the guy's Korean, not Mexican, but just saying.
all these tacos authentic. Excuse me, senor. You don't need to work here. You can open
He's not responding because he don't understand what they're saying.
your own taco truck.
Guillermo doesn't speak English.
야! 고기도 필요해!
기다려!
말 그만하고 빨리 움직여! 알았어, 씨발!
I'm just surprised you actually don't know what to be offended by right now, do you?
No, it don't. Oh, shit. Here we go.
Just letting everyone know that there's deportations going on in San Francisco.
No, there is? Who's doing it?
4 of my students got deported yesterday.
Only four?
One of them for a parking ticket. The other one for getting on the bus and not paying. And the other 2, we don't even know. Nothing.
Well, I'll tell you what I do know. That your students didn't get deported for merely petty crimes that aren't really crimes. Maybe getting on the bus illegally could be, but that doesn't... They got deported, sweetheart, because they were all here illegally, and it's time for them to go. That's why that they got deported.
But they were all docked for criminal activity. Potential criminal activity.
No, they got deported because they're illegals. Illegals. Got to be here in this country legally. That means you got to come through the front door, not sneak in through the back door. Yeah. Trespassers.
And there's nothing we can...
What's scary is this bitch is a fucking teacher and she can't figure something so simple out. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, don't do this, people. Oh.
That's as far as it goes.
And that, my friends, is how you get unlifed. Oh, shit. Now, look, everybody. I'm not saying this whole space thing was fake. Or am I saying it's fake? Okay, we're just going to... I say it's fake. I mean, I want to see proof. I want to see proof for all of you out there. Hey, we just want to know it really happened, right? But this is about as real as the Fantastic Four. Well, how did they do the space scene? Same way they do Star Trek, or the same way they do Star Wars and every other fucking space movie made for the past 50 fucking years. They could do it on a sound stage. They should have done this whole thing like the right stuff. Didn't Bezos do any research on it? No. We're just going to have them give the wave off in their nylon pajamas, and then we'll just wait, give it a day, and then we'll build the total play set out in the middle of the desert and just have them step out. Problem with that is it just looks all fake. Fake as hell. And that's the video, everybody. If you want to be kept updated on what's going on with Blue Origin's staged spaceflight, totally not staged. Did I just say? It don't matter. Anyway, be safe. Stay safe. God bless all of you out there. Maybe one day Bezos might get it right with his dildo-shaped rocket. Anyway, good night. Be nice to each other. Woo! Oh.